Hi everybody, my name is Anurag Singh, and today I'm going to speak on a topic that is an essay titled as "We do not see things as they are, we see them as we are." And rightly, one day I was watching a short, maybe a reel. Somewhere I watched Sushant Singh Rajput saying that we only see that which we really want to see. या इन हिंदी ही सेज हम वही देख पाते हैं हम वही देख पाते हैं जो हम देखना चाहते हैं. सो दिस essay is all about what how we perceive things, we see them in that way. Imagine yourself looking at a mirror. You will see the reflection of yourself and your surrounding. But is that all we see? The answer is no. Answer is no. What you really see in the mirror is how you want to see yourself, how you perceive yourself. You see the pain in your eyes after having a bad day. In the same way, you see the sign in your eyes, or the eyes are sparkling when you perceive yourself confident or you have achieved something in that day. The world is a different sight for each and every person in the view of the modified world. The rose colored glasses of our inherent belief, values, attitude, and perception. A belief safe our attitude and see how we react and respond on every situation. When the world perceived Alfred Nobel as the Prince of Death for his invention of dynamite, the perception didn't quite sit with him. The same mountain, which was perceived as the roadback by many, was seen by Dasrat Vanji, the mountain man, as an opportunity for the change, which led him single-handedly to carve out the mountain and make it a road. How we behave in the face of adversity, depends on our attitude towards it. A positive attitude can make a glass seem as half full, while a negatively perceived can say the glass is half empty. The disability of Sital Devi, born with a confident of underdeveloped of limbs, could have led his life for whole life being dependent on his parents, brother, or the family members, but she chose her inner grit and courage, and her positive perception led her to the fight for the hard and for her dreams to become the archer to win the silver gold medal at the Paris Olympic 2024. The value of the faith and determination and the courage motivated Thomas Alva Edison to never give up to make or invent the bulb. He rightly said that for the 99 times I have known how to not make a bulb. So, the perception of the self plays a major role in determining the quality of life of the self as well as the other around us. The fear of failure can make us one forget everything and run, and the fear of everything or rise. The same fear of the Ambi to surrender in front of the Alexander, but the same courage, the grit, the same thing motivated Porus to fight against him. Our reaction to our external stimulus is more as a reflection of our character than it is of anything else. Hitler's negative character filled with the pride, greed, supremacy of self and led him to the mass indoctrination and killing of Jews, which led to the horrific Holocaust fueled by some absurd belief of Aryan and German supremacy. On the other hand, a humble and a kind character of Nelson Mandela led him to come out with prison after suffering injustice for 27 years with the heart full of forgiveness instead of driving for a revenge. The perception of the individuals make up the perception of society as a whole. The practice of untouchability and discrimination against certain people by just describing them as Harijan or lower caste based on some unverified and unconcorroborated facts of Sudras being born from the feet of some god reflect as irrational perception of the society. The same lines of congratulations, you are blessed with a daughter or a girl child, can be the shadow for someone and can be sunshine for some others. A society with a patriarchal mindset will see daughter as a hindrance, but society as a progressive attitude will see the daughter as the goddess. Like the villagers of Piplavati, Rajasthan, they will plant 111 trees if a daughter is born in their village. The perception of the society, in turn, ultimately shape the perception of the nation. A nation guided by the self interest will not think twice before conducting a genocide. For a large number of national interests seen in the Israel and Palestine. Similarly, the conservative and orthodox mindset of Taliban has led to severe oppression of their women in the wake of passage of the legislation which banned the women to enter speak in the public. On the other hand, a nation with the perception of welfare and development will work toward the upliftment of women that contribute to 50% of a country. The countries like India. India has striving to bind the whole world in one family under the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It has stabbed up times and again helped two countries in such a need as aid to the Turkey, Operation Dost, Maldives and Sri Lanka vaccine Mahati during the COVID-19 pandemic. However, the perceptions are not rigid phenomenon. They are subject to change. New experiences, self-introspection and observation of learning can result in the changed perception. This change can be positive as well as negative. In a negative sense, the weapon of mass destruction are being falsely perceived as weapon of peace in order to dominate the world in the arms of race by Western countries. On the other hand, the Prince of Death, Alfred Nobel, worked his way through the positive rephrasement and he donated his all wealth for the people doing something for peace and he started the Nobel Peace Prize. And from that day, he is now known as the Prince of Peace. Instead of acting like an ostrich who buries his head while there is adversity around it, it is better to become an eagle who pluck his own wings and break his own beak to live longer with a positive attitude. All this depends on the internal values. There is a need to shed the rose-colored glasses and perceive the things as the objective and rational manner. One can either be a member of 99 Club and being unsatisfied with the other things and does not possess, but can be satisfied with something he has and feel happy about it. As Mahatma Gandhi rightly said that there is a place for someone's need but not someone's greed. After all, it was the positive perception that shaped the dreams of Martin Luther King, compassion of Mother Teresa, courage of Mandela, and sacrifices of Mahatma Gandhi. It's all about how we perceive ourselves. It all depends on our perception to how see the world. And this is also at the end I will quote the chaupai of Ramcharitmanas कि जाकी रही भावना जैसी प्रमुरत देखी तिन तैसी, which means that whoever wishes to see God will see God as he perceive him. So that's what this essay is all about. Thank you so much. Jai Hind. Good night.